Alrighty. Any pains or injuries before we start? Shoulder. Okay. All right. Alrighty. Good day, everyone. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com, and if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as through my website, simhayoga.com. Today's class is open flow. It is a level 1, level 2. Please make sure that if you're working with any kind of special conditions or limitations, that you do modify or skip poses altogether, making good decisions about your movement practice always, so that you don't create any injuries or perpetuate any injuries. If you're tight around the hips or your lower back, please elevate and sit up on a block or a blanket. All right? Palms face up. Fingers come together, mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. And as you ground evenly through your seat, elongate through your spine, letting your shoulders broaden. And start to even out your breath. And through the breath, let the mind start to quiet. Three ohms together. Inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer on front of the heart. Pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into thumbs. Lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something, or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Apavitraha, Om Apavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Bihyendraha, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes, palms face up, inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Chin toward the right shoulder. Release back to center, drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. Chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center, drop left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side, roll it back, opposite side, roll it center. A few more rounds at your own pace. And chin back toward the chest, pause. And taking the opposite direction, and then chin back toward the chest, lifting the chin parallel to the floor, neutral spine. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet, hands supporting to either side of you, and turning your toes toward each other, and roll out. Draw in, roll out, draw in, outer rotation, circling. Back to center, switch them around, inner rotations. Back to center again, cross your shins. Take the opposite shin on top, the non-dominant crossing of the legs. And then taking the arms up high, extend, exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to your left. Center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take it back up, other side. Back up again, legs forward, forward fold. Take it back up. Draw the left heel in, right heel back, creating a letter S. And then walking your hands over to the left side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist and bow forward about halfway. Stopping at the halfway point. Inhaling again. Exhale, twist deeper. Bow forward a little bit more. Inhale, take it back up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to center. Left hand down, right arm up. And then side bending over to the left. Take it back to center. Swing the right leg around. Seated spinal twist. Right hand is behind you. Left arm up. Inhale. Exhale. Twist right. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Counter twist to your left. Inhale center. Swing the right leg around you. Coming into pigeon, but standing up on the pigeon a little higher than usual. All right? And then on the inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Exhale, draw the elbows in and round and forward. Inhale, lengthen, reach up and take into a slight back bend. Exhale, draw the elbows in as you bow forward. Inhale, lift. Stay lifting and reaching back. Exhale, draw the elbows in and round it forward. Let the hands come to the floor. Tuck the right toes under. Raise your left leg up. Three-legged dog. Stepping the left foot forward. Warrior one. Grounding back heel down and arms up high. On the exhale, open it up. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, take it back up. Reverse. Exhale, hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back plank, and lower all the way down to the belly. 3 progressive cobras, hands alongside the rib cage. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Lift up even higher, full extension of your arms if you have it for Bhujangasana. And exhale, lower all the way down into child's pose. Seat toward the heels and fold. Rolling back up. Take the feet to the side. Extend the legs forward. Let the feet separate about mat width distance. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach forward, grabbing the inner feet or your inner legs. Re-lengthen on the inhale. Exhale, deepen the fold. And release, coming back up. Draw the right heel in, left leg back. So this time it is a reverse letter S. Walk your hands over to the right side, supporting with your hands or your fingers. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist and bow forward about halfway. Stopping at the halfway point. Inhaling again. Exhale, twist deeper, bow forward a little bit more. Inhale, take it all the way back up. Keep the legs as they are. Counter twist to left. Back to center again. Right hand down, left arm up, and then side bending over to the right. Take it back up again. Swing the left leg around. Seated spinal twist. Left hand behind you. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, counter twist. Back to center again. Swing the left leg around, coming into a slightly higher pigeon. Okay, when you're ready. On the inhale, reach your arms forward and up into a slight back bend. Exhale, draw the elbows in and bow forward. Inhale, lengthen, reach up for back bend. Exhale, draw the elbows in and bow forward. Inhale, lift up and stay there, lifting up and reaching back with the back bend. Exhale, draw the elbows in as you bow forward. Let the hands come to the floor, tuck the left toes under. Inhale, raise your right leg up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Re-extend the right leg, step it forward, warrior one. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, come back up, reverse. Exhale, hands to the floor, right foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. This time, 3 progressive cobras, version 2. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra, and hold. Press into your hands. Lift up a little bit higher and hold. Press into your hands. Lift up even higher. Full extension if you have it. And lower all the way down into child's pose. Feet toward the heels and fold. And roll it back up into down dog. Start to walk your feet forward towards your hands and take your feet about mat width distance toward the front of the mat. Left hand to center, creating a tripod. Left knee bends, right leg extends, right arm up to twist. Right hand behind you, half bind, twist even deeper. Raise your right arm up and overhead, extend it, revolved. And release your right hand down. Switch sides, right hand center. Bend your right knee, extend the left leg, left arm up to twist. Half bind, left hand behind you, twist deeper. Raise your left arm up and forward, extend it, revolved. Take the left hand down, using both hands for support. Inhale, re-lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold deeper. You can grab the outer ankles, outer heels, and then fold by pulling in toward the leg, toward the legs. Release your hands back to the floor. Draw the heels in. Yogic squat. Let the feet draw down. Hands together in prayer. Extend the left arm out to the side, right arm up, and the half bind, right hand behind you. Stay in the half bind if this is good enough, or take a full bind. Wrap the left arm around the left shin, and then binding the hands back behind you, and then you're looking past your right shoulder, twisting toward the right. Take the gaze to the floor for balance. Start to lift the seat. Walk your right foot in towards center, toes point straight forward. Then bend your right knee, shift to the right leg, and stand up. You may stay vertical, Or you can bow forward halfway, or you can bow forward all the way. When you're ready, take it all the way back up. Release, and through Warrior 3, reach it back into Warrior 1. Open it up, Warrior 2. Reverse Warrior. Extended side angle. Inhale, come up, reverse. Lengthen out the right leg, triangle. Revolve Triangle, left hand down, right arm up to twist. Extend the right arm forward, extend it revolved. Half bind, right arm up and behind you. Bend the front knee. Inhale, come up, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step the right foot forward, low lunge, left foot forward, standing forward bend. And again, walk your feet about mats with distance. Then bending the knees, right elbow to inside the right knee, right hand to the inside of the left knee, and squeeze your inner thighs toward each other. Raise your left arm up into half bind and twist. Half bind, left hand behind you. Squeeze your inner thighs together to activate your quads. Raise your left arm up and forward, extend it revolved. And take the left hand back down, right hand down, lengthen out the legs and sway out your hips side to side. Come back to center, bend both knees, left elbow to inner left knee, left hand to inner right knee. Squeeze your inner thighs toward each other. Inhale, raise your right arm up to twist, right hand back behind you, half bind, twist deeper. Reach your right arm up and overhead, extended revolved. Right hand to the floor, both hands supporting, sway out your hips side to side. Come back to stillness. Draw the heels in, yogic squat. Extend the right arm out, pressing right arm to the inner right leg, left arm up. Half bind, left hand behind you. You may stay here if this is good enough, or wrap the right arm around the right shin and take the full bind, looking past your left shoulder behind you. Take the gaze to the floor for balance. Lift the feet up just a little bit. So walking your left foot in towards center for balance. Shift the weight to your left foot and pick up the right leg. Once you get to the pose, you may stay vertical. You can draw forward halfway. You can draw forward all the way. Begin to make your way back up to standing. Then release, and through Warrior 3, reaching your right heel back, step it back to Warrior 1. Open it up, Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse Warrior. Exhale, extend it, side angle. Take it back up, reverse. Lengthen out the left leg, triangle. Right hand comes down, revolve triangle. Right hand down, left arm up to twist. Extend the left arm forward, extend it revolved. Half bind, left arm up and behind you. Bend the front knee, circle it up into reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward, low lunge. Right foot forward, standing forward bend. Feet together, knees together. Rise up, chair. As if you were swimming, swim the arms back. Swim the arms forward. Swim the arms back. Swim the arms forward. Swim the arms back. Swim the arms forward. Hands together in prayer. Twist to the right. Hook the left arm to outer right knee and twist deeper. Make sure your knees and your feet are lined up. Keep the gaze to the floor for balance. Shift to your left foot. Pick up the right knee. So a variation on the revolved hand to knee or hand to foot. Keeping your right foot off the floor, bow forward halfway. It's a variation on the revolved half moon. And release your left hand down, right arm up for regular half moon. Binding, right hand, right foot. Kick it back and open. If you have good balance, both hands to your right foot. Begin to break, step it back. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg, extended triangle. Right arm up and back, half bind. Bend the left knee, thread the left arm underneath for the fully bound side angle. From fully bound side angle, working toward bound half moon. Take the gaze to the floor, step the right foot in, tip forward, and maybe picking up your right foot. Begin to break, step it back, release. Inhale, come up, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, standing forward bend, feet together, knees together. Rise up, chair. As if you were swimming, swim the arms back. Swim the arms forward. Swim the arms back. Swim the arms forward. Swim the arms back. Swim the arms forward, hands together in prayer, twisting to the left. Make sure your knees are lined up. Then take the gaze to full for balance. Start to shift to stand on the right foot and pick up the left knee. A variation on the revolved hand to knee or hand to foot. Then start to bow the torso forward into a variation on the revolved half moon. Regular half moon. Right hand comes down, left arm goes up, and left heel reaching back. Binding. Left hand, left foot, and kick back. Or if you have good balance, both hands binding and kick back. Then begin to break, step it all the way back. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Extended triangle. Lengthen out the right leg. Left palm face down and reach forward. Half bind. Left arm up and behind you. Bend your right knee, thread the right arm underneath, and it's your bound side angle. Bound half moon, gaze to the floor, step the left foot in a little bit, then start to shift the weight forward, standing on the right leg, reaching your left heel back. Begin to step it back. Release your binds. Inhale, come up. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward. Low lunge, right foot forward. Standing forward bend. Feet together, knees together, rise up, chair. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace. Lift up, gaze up. And then dive forward. Knuckles up and overhead. Release your hands, bend the knees, come up to chair again. Hands together in prayer, twisting to the right. Twisting to the right to come into side crow. When you're ready to break, come back down. Inhale, come up to chair, stepping on the left foot, tree pose. Sole of the right foot in the left leg. Arms up and out. Once you steady your balance, take your options of choice, whatever you like. So for example, hands back behind you, binding, side bending, right. If you have other options you prefer, go ahead and take whatever else you want. Half lotus, forward folding, tiptoe balancing. When you are ready to make your way back up to tree, and then stepping right foot down chair, staying in chair for 3, 2, 1. Dive forward. Crow pose. Right away, you can take any crow pose variations you like. Right, you can go into headstands. You can shift to one side and take a one-legged crow. Right, you can stay there for this side, or you can switch sides and switch to the other leg right away. When you are ready, walk back, jump back, chaturanga up dog, down dog. Inhale, right heel up, stepping your right foot forward, crescent moon, left knee comes down. Taking extra padding as you need. Lunging forward, get into a strong, solid foundation. When you're ready, arms up, Venus Mudra. And then once we're here, you have the full option to take whatever you want, or just stay here in crescent moon, in basic crescent moon, supported crescent moon, heart opener, wrapping hands back behind you. All right, the usual side bend to one side bend to the other, binding hand to foot. All right, so if you're working back in space in your crescent moon, so last week I found better success working with some other students that if you turn the back heel in instead of straight back behind the left knee, you might find better balance. Now, for years, years ago, which I played with this option, and I didn't find success in the past, but I don't know what has changed, but it looks like now it's working a lot better for whatever reasons. Still shaky today, better last week. It's a little bit better, I think, than, it's still working with the same principle of triangles, right? Like I do in pigeon pose, right? So it's the same slight turning in or the turning out of the front thigh, right? Whatever you want to call it. So rather than lining it up in a straight line, 2 points, if you take an angle, you're actually balancing on a triangle once again. Alrighty, when you're ready to break, coming back, hands to the inside of the right foot, turning your right toes out at an angle. Take the left hand a little bit wider. So let's try to get into the top and the front of the kneecap by leaning forward a little bit more deeply. So we get away from the top of the kneecap, right? Raise your right arm up and behind you, half bind. So anytime you're taking the knee down and you're taking crescent moon shapes, you want to be more or less away from the direct top of the kneecap, right? You want to go above the kneecap where the flesh is, right? A little bit meatier for you to get some cushioning. Especially if you're then going to bind, right? Bending the left knee. So now, by bending the knee, you're going even further above the kneecap to your flesh of the left thigh, right? Binding and twisting. If you're going for the quad stretch, square off your shoulders, draw the left heel in, and bow forward. All right, beginning to release. Make your way back up. Release your binds, hands to center. Walk your right foot in. And pyramid. Frame your right foot with your hands, either side, and bow forward. Bend the front knee again. Walk your right foot forward by about 3 inches, and then lunge a little bit deeper here. So rather than taking a half split lunging, right, we're going to keep the left knee off the floor this time. And let's lengthen over your right leg again into a wider pyramid. Bend the front knee, walk the right foot a little bit further forward, and then lunge again. And then lengthen over the right leg one more time. Now, if you want to go toward a split, you can take the left knee down, walk your right foot further forward, flex your foot, and then move the right heel forward, left knee back to come into your split. Right? Or you can stay in just a really wide-legged lunging position. All righty, beginning to break. Let's everyone make our way back into the pyramid. Once you're in your pyramid, bend your right knee, stepping your right foot back, down dog, and then heels together, toes apart for extended malasana. Drawing your feet toward the heels and fold. And then down dog. Step the right foot forward, low lunge, left foot forward, standing forward bend. Feet together, knees together, rise up, chair. Hands, wrap the hands back behind you, interlace, non-dominant thumb on top, lift up, gaze up, and then dive forward. Bend your knees, release your hands, chair. Hands together in prayer, twisting to your left. Hook the right arm to outer left knee, and then coming into side crow. Hands to the floor, about shoulders width, or maybe a little bit wider, clipping your outer left leg to the outer right arm, and bearing weight into your right arm as you balance. When you are ready to break, make your way back down, come back up to chair, and then holding it for 3, 2, 1. Stepping on the right foot, pick up the left knee, tree pose. And then once you get to your balance, any additional variations you took on the first side, you are repeating it here on the second side. Wrapping hands back behind you, side bend left. All right, if you're taking any additional variations I didn't do with you, all right, anything else you did on the first side, you're repeating on the second side. I went to half lotus, forward fold, tiptoe balance. Alrighty, starting to finish up. Make your way back up to your tree. When you're ready, step the left foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward, second crow pose. Hands forward. If you took the one-legged crow, you're going to work the other side. Or if you switch sides, you're going to start with the second side and then switch back to the first. Or any other variations you want to take. Begin to finish up. When you're ready, walk back, jump back, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Left leg up, stepping left foot forward, crescent moon. Set up the pose, lunging the hips forward, arms up. Venus Mudra, extra padding as you need. And then either stay here for the duration of time or work through the variations you took on the first side. So, wrapping hands back behind you, side bend left, side bend right. And so I'm working with shifting the weight back, tuck toes, the right toes under, right hand to right heel, looking forward or looking up, your choice, and shifting into the balance. At least we're holding on a little bit longer, right, than previously. It used to be that we would shift back and fall out, shift back and fall out. So at least we're getting some level of hang time, right? I think we were here for a little longer, so I'll give you another couple of breaths here for another try. All right, let's break. Come back forward. Hands to the inside of the left foot. Turn the left toes out at an angle. Right hand a little bit wider. So we're going to try to lunge a little bit more deeply forward, right? So we take the pressure from the top of the right kneecap toward the from the direct top of the kneecap toward the upper part of the kneecap, toward the flesh of the right thigh. Left hand behind you, half bind and twist. All right, or if you're going further to bind, bend your right knee and reach back with your left hand. Keep lunging forward. And either staying here or square the torso and bow forward for the quad stretch. Begin to break, lift back up, release your right foot, hands to the floor, and turn the left toes back forward. And then pyramid. Hands either side, lengthen over your left leg and bow forward. So rather than taking a half split and then lunge forward and take it back, forward and back for the preparation, we're going to take the regular lunge forward instead of the half split variation. All right, bend the left knee, walk your left toes forward by about 3 inches, and then lunge a little bit more. So we're going into the preparation of hip opening here, hamstring stretch in the pyramid, hips opening, hamstrings opening. All right, lengthen out the left leg for the left hamstring stretch once again in your pyramid. All right, so as we get progressively wider, right, it gets more challenging to balance here and work into the flexibility. But this is all preparation, incremental movements toward your split. Bend the left knee, walk your left foot forward just a little bit more, going wider into a lunge and dipping even more. And then come back into the hamstring stretch in your pyramid. So the next time we come forward, it is your split of choice, however you want to take it. But you can always take the back knee down for support. So go ahead and start to work toward your split. All righty, beginning to break. Make your way back up. Draw the left heel back in. So first, coming back into your pyramid. And then once you get to your pyramid, then bend your left knee. Step the left foot back for extended malasana. Heels together, toes apart. Drawing your seat toward the heels and fold. And when you're ready, down dog. Inhales. Bend the knees. Exhale, walk or jump your feet forward between your hands. Feet together, knees together. Rise up, chair. Stepping on the left foot, pick up the right knee, right hand to right knee, or yogic toe lock if you have the extension, and reach forward. Left arm out, and then open up the knee or the heel to the right side. All right, so you can stay here, hand to big toe. If you have full extension, take it. If you need to bend your knee, that is okay as well. Or you can just take the simpler variation of hand to knee. If you're more flexible, it could be hand to heel, and raise your right heel higher for full extension. Stay balancing on the left leg. We're going to revolve it. Draw the right knee back in. Left hand to right knee, or the left hand to outside the right foot, and extend. Right arm reaching back to twist. And you can always start to look back behind you if you want to turn your head, but make sure that you have the proper alignment of the right heel lined up with the right hip, shooting straight forward, and the right arm reaching as far back as you can in your twist. All righty, when you're ready, square back. Step the right foot forward. Chair. Exhale, dive forward. Take 3 breaths here in your forward fold. Bend the knees, rise up chair, second side. Stepping on the right foot, pick up the left knee. Left hand to left knee, right arm out to counterbalance. Or yogic toe lock, extend. And when you're ready to open, take it out to the side. So again, you can take hand to big toe, full extension of the leg. You can also take hand to big toe with the left knee bending. If that is still difficult, right, hand to knee is a very good option. If this is all easy for you, you can take hand to heel and extend fully if you can. Stay on the right leg. Take it back to center, revolving. Right hand to the left knee, left arm reaching back, or the right hand to out of the left foot. Extend the heel straight forward, right? So the heel and the hips line up, shooting straight forward. Left arm reaching back to twist. Try to keep a vertical line with your standing right leg and your torso. So we want a vertical axis the best we can. All right, beginning to break, square back, stepping your left foot down chair. Exhale, dive forward. Bend the knees, rise up chair. Stepping on the left foot, ankles to knee. Flexing your right foot, we're going to twist to the left. If you can, hook your right tricep to solve the right foot. Hands together in prayer to twist. I like to just keep the gaze looking down so I can check my balance. Right? So there's enough stuff happening here already. You don't have to look up. Now, if this is difficult for you to take the tricep to sole the foot, you have the option of just pressing your right hand to the right heel, left hand to your lower back for half bind to twist. So a slightly higher position, so requiring less flexibility and less balancing abilities, right? All right, let's start to break. Make your way back up and stepping the right foot forward, down for chair. Exhale, dive forward. Then come right back up to chair, second side. Stepping on the right foot, left ankle on top of the right knee. Make sure you flex your left foot, bending your right knee, and then twisting to the right. You're taking your left tricep. Just solve the left foot, hands together in prayer. As you twist, you also want to lean the upper torso back. You can keep the gaze looking down to the floor. Alternatively, again, if you're less flexible, hand to the left heel, left hand, left heel, right hand back behind you for half bind, slightly elevated in your torso, and that'll make it a lot easier for you to balance here and adding the twist. Begin to break, make your way back up, step the left foot down chair, exhale, dive forward, inhale one breath, exhale, walk or jump back, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Left leg up for pigeon. Draw the left knee in, land shin to the floor. You're standing on the left shin, left toes, left thighs turn out 30 to 45 degrees. Inch your right knee further back to lower your hips, untuck the toes, walk your hands back, elongate through the spine, make sure you feel nice and level here. And then once you're ready, walk your hands forward, either forearms down or making pillows with the hands and resting your forehead. Let's take about 3 or 4 breaths here, and then if you want to work on additional variations, feel free to play. Otherwise, just stay here in a very passive pigeon, allowing breath and gravity to help you to work here into the hips. Now, as you take your pose, you can always shift slightly side to side, but keeping alignment of the hips being about level to the floor. By shifting slightly side to side, you can get different sensations into your hips, into your glutes, your lower back. And those of you who want your variations, not to take, otherwise, just stay as you are. So Simon, if you switch the crossing of the legs at the ankles, that will give you a better lock, and then you might feel stronger with that lock. Alrighty, let's start to break. Make your way back to down dog, walking your hands in. Tuck the right toes under and gently press it back. So those of us who just took a basic pigeon, right, the left leg is probably a little bit numb, so make sure that you always pedal out your legs and using movement to bring circulation back to the legs. All right, when you're ready, feeling pretty neutral, second side, right leg up. Draw the right knee in, land the shin to the floor. Actually, on the top of the shins, right thigh angles out 30 to 45 degrees. Okay, off the side. Inch your left knee further back, untuck the toes, walk your hands back, elongating through the spine. You should feel like you're feeling nice and neutral here and pretty balanced. And once you're set, make your way forward. You can stay in your forearms. You can make pillows with the hands, your choice. And for those of you staying here in your pigeon, go ahead. If you're working on variations, go ahead and repeat what you did on the first side. So I just did a very simple twist of one side to the other with an extension. So walking your hands over to one side, so your spine curves to one side. So I'm going to the right this time, and then I'm going to extend the left arm out and traction the fingertips to the floor. And this will give me a really nice stretch through the entire left side. And then I also then took it over to the other side. And so Simon, you have a choice. Once you have your balance, you can lift your chest and look forward, or you can lift your chest and look to your left side, toward your feet. Bend your right elbow a little bit more, go flatter, extend the legs more actively. Extend the legs, extend, extend, extend. That's right. All right, or you can lift your head and look forward. Right, so it doesn't have to be that high of a lift. Let's go this side. All right, so once you extend the legs fully, all right, you can look forward, about flat to the floor, or you can look to the left side. All right, you're looking for about flat, which means your elbow should be bent so that the upper arm is roughly about this instead of high up. Of course, that is an option too, but classically, you want to be about parallel to the floor, right? 90 degrees. All right, let's start to break when you're ready. Walk back to down dog. Right, so when you're taking Ashtava Krasana, when your legs extend fully, so just really extend the legs and reach out through the heels. When your legs are that active, it actually takes some of the weight bearing away from your arms, and your legs will do a lot of work in lifting the weight of the torso. So make sure you don't keep your knees bending, but instead actively reaching out to lengthen the legs, and that will help you with your work through the arms. All right, when you're ready, start to walk your feet forward towards your hands and take the feet down. Left leg stays extended. Right foot to the inner left leg, Janu Shasana. Left hand to the floor, right arm is up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, slightly rotate to your left. Hinge at the hips, draw forward, grabbing the inside of the foot. Re-lengthen your spine, keep that neutral spine, and hinge at the hips, take forward. You can keep your left hand on the floor for support, or take both hands to either side of the left foot. Begin to break. Make your way back up. Keep the legs as they are. Counter twist. Square back. Draw the right heel back. The legs can be 90 degrees, or ideally should be 90 degrees. However, if you can't get to 90, your hips are tight, go less than 90. If you're more flexible and can go from wider than 90 and even to a split, you can take a split. We'll take another forward fold. Left hand to the floor, right arm up, and fold. And so again, lengthiness of the spine as you fold forward. Right? For those of you taking a split, this is what it looks like. All right, begin to make your way back up. Keep the legs as they are and twist to the right. Stay twisting and then side bend over the left leg. Reach your right arm overhead and extend forward. You can bind the right hand to your left foot. All right, so if you were in the split and your forward fold, this is what the side bend looks like in the split variation. All right, begin to release. Make your way back up. Keep the legs as they are and counter twist to your left this time. Back to center. Switch legs. Right leg forward, and then let's shake it out a little bit first. All right, keep the right leg extended. Janu Shasana, sole of the left foot and the right leg. Right hand to the floor, left arm up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, slightly rotate to the right. Reach forward, grabbing your foot, ankles, or your shins. Re-lengthen your spine and draw forward. And then if you don't need your right hand for support on the floor, grab the other side of the foot. And begin to make your way back up. Keep the legs as they are. Twist to your left. Square back. Draw the left heel back. Legs are 90 degrees. Or if you need to modify it, make it less than 90 or go deeper, wider than 90, or even a split. Right hand to the floor, left arm is up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reaching forward again, um, hinging at the hips. Keep a neutral spine the best you can, and forward fold. All right, and if you're taking a split in the forward fold, and make your way back up. Keep the legs as they are. Counter twist to the left. Stay twisting left. Lean forward with your torso over your right leg. Left arm up and either reaching to the front of the room or binding left hand to the right foot. All right, if you're taking the split variation, going to rotate to your left, side bend, and bind. And starting to break, make your way back up. Keep the legs as they are and twist to the right. Square back, carry your left leg forward, and then again, shake it out just a little bit. And then with your hands supporting, slide the hands out, lowering your back, recline twisting. Left knee comes in, left arm out to a T, and twist to the right. Take it back to center, switch legs, switch arms, and twist to the other side. And take it back to center again, hugging both knees in. And then when you're ready, step the feet to the floor, sliding the legs forward, Savasana, final relaxation. Feet are separated, toes turn out, arms alongside the body, palms face up. Let it all go. Beginning to draw your breath back in, moving the fingers and the toes. Reaching the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. And then rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Let's take your non-dominant shin on top. Palms face up, fingers come back to Jnana Mudra. Reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, feeling in the practice. Inhale, come up. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here today. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. My name is Stephen Chang, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, costs are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Thank you again. See you next time.